All was well. I went in and it was like this big lights and it was Courtney and then Sean Melson was there, and I was just like, oh my God, like this is gonna be so dope. So she had her judges, and I just began to flow like as God had been pouring into me. It all was coming out, and I just so happened to look up and saw all of them shaking their heads, and they all had smiles on their faces. And I knew then that I was on the right track and I was at the right place at the right time. And I just used that nod and those smiles as confirmation that they loved me and loved my product. And then Courtney basically said, I want to hear more about what you do. I want to meet you again. Can you come back tomorrow? And I was like, I could spend the night. And she was like, that's what I'm talking about, because I'm hungry, And so I was serious about that. If I would have had to spend a night up here yesterday, I would have done it. So anyway, didn't have to spend a night, but I'm here again. She asked me to come back. I'm not sure what to expect today, but I'm going in there with that same confidence, the same faith, the same ambition, the same hunger, and we will see where it goes. Was waiting on their phone call, and they text last night about 11 o'clock, and my husband actually heard my phone, and he woke me up, and he was like, you got to be there at 9. So I text Joya. I was like, I got to be there again, like really early at 9, so I needed makeup and everything scheduled. So it all really just worked out. It was an amazing experience so far. So I'm just thankful. I'm excited. I'm hungry. I'm humble. And I'm just excited about this opportunity. I'm excited about all that God is doing. And I know that it's going to work out in my favor. There's not one doubt in my mind that it won't. So if you are watching this video, I pray that you're inspired to just step out on faith. You're never too comfortable to grow or embrace new opportunities. Like, although I've had, great success, I'm not going to turn down the opportunity for things like this. Like, I know that I can learn so much from Courtney and her team and just her experience and just all of that. So I'm just hungry to keep learning. I'm hungry for continued wisdom and knowledge and guidance. And don't ever get comfortable. So I'm excited. I'll keep you guys posted. I pray that you are enjoying this video. You're enjoying this process with me. And shout out to Joya, Be Simply Stunning. She is a makeup artist here in Atlanta, and she's done my makeup several times. So I just want to shout you out, Joya, and thank you for just always being there and coming through when I have to show up at your house at 6 o'clock. So I'm excited. So I'm going to head on and actually, there's people in line like right now, but the line is not too long. I've already texted and called the lady that I was supposed to contact. So I'm going to get out and go get in line again, and we'll see how day 2 goes. I'll keep y'all posted. I'm excited. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Hey you guys, so it is Monday evening at 7:13, and I wanted to give you an update of the Bawse experience for the 50K competition. I was cut the second round, okay? It was pretty different than yesterday. Yesterday, the judges loved me. They loved my brand. I mean, they were just blown away by everything. Today, it was pretty cutthroat. Like, yeah. So today, instead of me going in by myself, I was with 3 other girls, and instead of us having 60 seconds to pitch, we had 30 seconds. And I pretty much pitched the same thing, but I think I know what threw the judges off was the fact that I told them, because it's a 50K investment. So I basically told them that with the plan and everything that I had in place for the 50K, that I would double it in a month. Once the plan was up and running. And I believe that. Like, the plan that I have in place is dope. And not only that, but I'm going to continue to be making money off the brand and everything that I already have and everything that I'm already doing. So I think that that was just pretty much too confident for the judges, because as an entrepreneur, we all know that sometimes when you set a goal like that, it's unrealistic. So they were pretty much saying that my goal was unrealistic. And I had to ask myself, and I called my husband, I had to ask him, I was like,
do you think that I'm maybe too confident, or do you think that I came off arrogant? And I had to really meditate and think about it myself. But after I thought about it, I was like, no, like, I don't think I would have changed anything about that experience or what I said, because I believe that. And just like I told them, like, I made a decision, like, going into this. I know that when people are in competitions and stuff like that, that they walk in with these sad stories and, you know, I'm about to lose my business and I'm just so scared and I'm about to lose everything. And I didn't want to go in there with that kind of mind frame. I wanted to go in there confident in the success that I've already had. I wanted to go in there with a plan in place and a promise, because that's what God has shown me. So I don't have anything else to go by. And that's all I've done all my entrepreneur journey. So, I mean, every time God shows me a promise, it manifests. Every time God tells me something, it manifests. And I was just reminded today that it may not particularly be that opportunity or this particular season, but it's going to manifest. So, like I said, I think I was maybe a little too confident in my promise to double the amount of the 50K, but I don't regret that, because I know the direction in which I'm going. And I told her that I would pretty much double it in a month. And I meant that. Like, I am really confident in that. And I told them, I was like, with me being the kind of person that I am and having the kind of faith that I have, I can't come in here not confident. Like, that wouldn't make me a faithful chick. That would just eliminate what's written on my shirt. And I don't think they liked it, and I'm okay. It was definitely a learning experience. I don't take anything from it. I really enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed meeting the judges. I enjoyed meeting Courtney. I'm actually flying out in 2 weeks to attend her conference, Courtney's conference. So I'm gonna have the opportunity to do a one-on-one with her there. And the feedback that she gave me wasn't negative. Her exact words was, there's more to this, and I'm not saying never, but I need to hear more and not right now. So who's to say that I won't get to Vegas in 2 weeks and our one-on-one turns into something totally different. So anyhow, I wanted to leave you guys with this. I wanted to show you my experience, because it was definitely an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful and so humbled that God granted me the opportunity. So I just wanted to show you guys that portion of my faith journey. But I also wanted to leave you with this. As an entrepreneur, as a faith walker, even with your day-to-day life, you cannot become discouraged when doors close, or when an opportunity that you thought was just gonna really be yours turns out not to be yours. Delay is not denial. So you know what I did? I told them thank you. I said, God bless you guys. I stopped at Starbucks, got me some coffee, and came to my office, because I haven't been here in 2 days because we were filming. So I had to make a decision. Am I gonna go home? Am I gonna cry out and ask God why? Or am I gonna remember the promises of God, stay steadfast, persevere, and get to my office and get to work? And I chose to get to my office and get to work. So I am working while my daughter is in dance class. And God is so faithful, you guys, because today's scripture, like right after I left, it popped up on my phone, and it was 1 Corinthians 15:58, and it's the Message version, and it says, with all this going for us, my dear friends, stand your ground and don't hold back. Throw yourselves into the work of the master, confident that nothing you do for him is a waste of time or effort. It is not a coincidence that that is the scripture that popped up on my phone. And it's just a constant reminder that God is with you. When you're faith walking, when you're jumping out there, when you're stepping out on faith and stepping into the unknown, God is with you. You cannot become discouraged. You can't become distracted. You can't become, overwhelmed and give up. You got to keep going. So here I am working, confident in God, confident in his word, and I'm going to continue the plan that I had in place. It may not happen immediately, but I know it's going to happen. So I cannot forget all that God has done up into this moment. And that's where a lot of people get discouraged. Like, I know sometimes people spend their last dime to, you know, step out on faith and do things like that. And fortunately, I wasn't in that position because I didn't have to travel and stuff like that. But at the same time, you just have to remain confident in your gift, in your brand, in your purpose, and know that every closed door isn't a no. It could be a not right now, or later on, or a tomorrow, or a next week, or a next month. So I just wanted to give you guys some inspiration with that, and I will continue to share my faith journey with you guys. I am so just, that overall experience was amazing. Like, it was dope. So you'll probably see it air on TV, and if you do, you'll see me excited the first day, and you'll see me just as excited the second day. So God is faithful, and I love you guys. I will continue to share my journey with you, and I'll probably try out for more things like this. Like, I'm just hungry to keep going. And so I love y'all. So feel free to comment below if you have any questions. DM me, subscribe to my channel, and all of that good stuff. And yeah, keep faith walking. Stay faithful and believe in the promises of God, and believe in your gift. Believe in your purpose, believe in your anointing, believe in your passion, believe in your work ethic, and all of that good stuff. Like, God is faithful. So I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.